to Virginia, I just sold my latest song. Japanese denim flying straight from Manapon. Rolling out to Durban, Malva pudding with some prawn. Then I fly out to Miami and I'm eating like a don, huh? I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed a flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed a flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain.
Actually? Yeah. What's the difference, man?
Ibiza, Ibiza, you won't see me in neither.
The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Coming up, let's close out another great week of football with a Sunday night primetime matchup between the Atlanta Falcons and the New York Giants. Trophy and a date at the Super Bowl await one of these teams as we begin the NFC Championship game. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Penix. Throw left side is caught by Pitts. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
Back to Pitts it goes. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10. Need something positive here. Penix is going to throw again. On the move, headed right. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Giants are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. So what happened there, partner? Looked like he'd found an early rhythm on that opening series until that last throw.
Yeah, fine line between confidence, which he certainly had, and rhythm, and then also just unwise decision-making, forcing that pick.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Now here's Cam Scannable on the ground. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
They'll run. It's Scannable. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
I love watching those running backs do their drill, especially in practice where they just keep those legs churning. They keep those legs moving for situations just like that one.
to the line. This is 1st and 10. One play action with Darts. That one's complete, right side. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the Falcons' 47-yard line.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Set. Cowboy 80. Buffalo 18. 18 Rattlers. 18 Rattlers.
Darts out of the shotgun. Into the hands of Pickett. Give him 25 on that play. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
On 1st down, here's Darts. It's caught right side by Johnson. And he's brought down at the line. Offense in a hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Dart gonna throw again. Escapes the pocket. Connection made with his running back. This is Cam Scatteroo. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
It's on target to Johnson. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. A lot of game left, partner, but it would be a shame not to punish your opponents for making a mistake so early.
Yep, they come through on 3rd down, and the chance of transforming that turnover into a touchdown still exists.
Shut up. Viking 18 Buffalo 80. Go.
From the gun, here's Dart. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. The Giants have a great 1st drive and get the game's 1st points. No doubt about it, Brock. They are trying to take him out of this game from the start. And a touchdown on the opening drive, that's a good way to do it.
Yeah, this is one of those situations, Gabe, where you and I up here in this booth, we can hear it and we can feel it. This crowd senses an opportunity to dig those opponents an early hole that before long might become the grave their season rests in if they don't respond.
We're 1 quarter into deciding who's going to represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. 7-0 is our score. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Gano ready to send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Back for our 2nd quarter. It's Falcons football. They'll begin a new drive, 1st and 10. Penix on 1st down. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. He's got it inside the 10. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Romo's point after is good. And the Falcons tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he gets to the 25, but not much further before going out.
At their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
70, here we go. 60 by 6. 60 by 6.
To throw, here's Dart. That's complete to Darius Slayton. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Dart setting in to throw here. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down after a short gain.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
8 yards to go, and let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Now Dart. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
I think I could see his eyes from the booth. He was envisioning the return and simply dropped it. You got to secure the pick before anything else.
3rd down now. Here's Dart. To the right, pulled in by Palmer. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down. All set to go now from the 35. Scatterboo now from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Dart looking to throw. Throwing deep towards the end zone. That one connects. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal. Offense to the line fast.
Giants, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Buffalo 18.
From the red zone on 1st. Headed out right. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Took his shot at 6 that time. It's 2nd and goal. So they fire for the end zone on 1st down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
They'll go play action. Here's Dart. Buying some time right. And got his man. Touchdown, New York. The Giants take a 2nd quarter lead. Well, Brock, it wasn't hard to see why they balked on that play fake. Even our camera operator was fooled into thinking it was a run, but certainly made it easier to connect on that touchdown pass.
And that's all about attention to details, Kate. Really is. The offensive line getting their pads down. The running back and quarterback at that mesh point, making it look exactly like a run. You do the details on the front end, and the play-action game rewards follow on the back end.
And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Play fake. Penix. Forced out to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
I mean, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the net's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
From the shotgun, Penix. Got a man. It's Drake London. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give the quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Man downfield, and he finds London. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Big play sets him up pretty here with 1st and goal from the 5. From the red zone now. Another one here to London. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons earn the chance to tie before halftime. Drake London with the touchdown. Romo adds the point after. And the Falcons tie things up at 14. Tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
Let's go. 18.
Under the gun this time, here's Dart. Target to Johnson. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. Pick up a 34 yards on that play. And it's good for a New York first down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Dart. Chased out to his right. Johnson once more. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
And the Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 19.
Working inside the red zone. Hits his running back. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. 2nd down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. He's going to throw it again. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Ready.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And that will not be enough for a first down. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd. On 4th down, we'll see Graham Gano lead the Giants field goal unit out. This is going to be a 31-yarder from the right hash.
Going to feel just a little bit better going into halftime anytime you score points right before the final frame. And for the kicker, he pays off his teammates' hard work.
Gano ready to send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. On 1st down, here's Penix. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And there's not going to be a score, but great effort. He's out of bounds inside the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. Penix working from the gun. This one's caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half. Parker Romo leading the Falcons field goal unit out. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Up and good from Romo. And it'll knock this game up late in the 2nd quarter.
Barring a surprise or a miracle here in the final seconds, Kate, looks like we're going to have a tie and a whole new ball game to begin the 2nd half.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. One last play before the break. Throwing here just before halftime. Buys time, rolling right. Look at this, first play, and he's going for it. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break. The Hallis Trophy awaits one of these teams, partner. Just a half to go as we're off in the third quarter. Returning it from the 4. Finds some space, he's past the 30. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled.
Well, we got ourselves quite a game today, a tie game coming into this third quarter. And what you're looking for is a little instant jolt of momentum coming out of the locker room. And that return might just be the spark that leads to that momentous fire.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Darts out of the shotgun. They drop this down, Scatterboo. They drop it with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the gain, but boy, Brock, what a shot.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
This one intended for the running back. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Track 60. Warrior 70. Chap 60. Chap 60. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Street. 19 Lion. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Throwing on 3rd, here's Dot. This one's to Slayton, left side. And this one doesn't go far.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this, 4th and 4. He'll throw it. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs. 1st and 10 from the 43.
Is the turnover on downs.
Here going play fake with Penix. He's got London left side. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that is good enough for an Atlanta 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Here's Penix to throw. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
And he's got it. It's in close. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes, and what a difference it can make for an offense. Positive yardage is positive yardage, and he gets what he can before protecting himself and getting out of bounds. But it still leaves him a little bit short of the 1st on what looked like a broken play.
Let's see what they want to do here. It's 2nd and inches. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. I think they might have taken that 1st down for granted there, Brock, and now their punishment is they got to figure out 3rd down.
Yeah, a little bit of questioning in some mind games now, right?
Yeah.
Why didn't that work out? Can we trust to run it here on 3rd down? Not a gigantic call, but one that certainly creates a lot of confusion.
Now Penix on 3rd and goal. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That's Bobby Okereke. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
From the gun, here's Dart. Short pass brought in. And he gets this one up to the 10-yard line.
Kid, I was on the field, the young high school quarterback, just last week. And I told him one of the greatest attributes a quarterback can have is courage. And it takes courage to sit in that pocket that long, let a play develop, and let that receiver work all the way from one side of the field to the other, give him a chance to make a play.
Finds Scadaboo on the dump off. This gets them well away from danger as he is up past their 20. He gets a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
70 Lions.
Going on first down, it's Dart. Complete out to the right. And he's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Dart gonna throw again. Connects on the crosser. And this play's nearly gonna reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's gonna move the sticks. Just a quarter left before one of these teams punches its ticket to the Super Bowl. It's a tie ball game through 3. We're going to see which side separates in the 4th. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Chap 60, chap 60.
Here's Dart now. Pulled in by his back, Scadaboo. And he's going to be out of bounds after it looks like about a yard there. Second down coming up.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws.
It's Tracy on second down. Let's call that a solid run there, partner. He got about 6. It's going to be 3rd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
From the gun on 3rd down. He's got it, complete to Pickens. And into the end zone, touchdown New York. The Giants take a 4th quarter lead. George Pickens the touchdown. The nose point after is good. And the Giants break that tie and now lead by 7.
Falcons 17.
Gano ready to send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Play fake, Penix. Rolling left, buying some time. And Penix gives himself up after picking up that 1st down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
On 1st down, here's Penix. he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. He'll come up on 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Penix here from the gun. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally...
Oh, no, they get him yet again! The rookie from Texas comes up with it. That last interception gave him a chance to take the lead, partner. And now their defense gets them another one, so they can start growing this advantage.
Yeah, this defense let them know we don't want to defend a small lead. Here's the ball again. Go get us a 2-score advantage this time.
And they're able to drag him down as he reaches the 15-yard line.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Looking to throw. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
They'll go. It's Tracy. And he won't fight through. Needed 1 yard forward. Send him 1 yard backwards. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Well, a blitz on 4th down's a gutsy call, but it can work against a pass or a run. Good luck running for the sticks when you got a whole defense crashing you right off the snap.
On 1st down, here's Penix. Cut near the goal line. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Falcons, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard
From the shotgun, Penix. Flushed out now to his left. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Falcons now trail by just a point in the 4th. Michael Penix Jr. the touchdown.
lining up for the extra point.
The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here's Rodgers. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Let's go now. 60 backs. Panther 11. Go.
On 1st down, here's Dart. Getting out to his left. Looking right, throwing deep. Back across the field. Yep, it's intercepted. And he brings it back for the pick 6 and the Atlanta touchdown. Went to the old well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future, and they had somebody there waiting for it that time.
Giants 44. John Parker to kick off.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Dart resetting here after the pick. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they face second down. Dart out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, we'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. He's got it deep downfield. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. From the gun, it's Tracy. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here. He'll look to throw it. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here he is to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that rail. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it.
Hawks 70, Hawks, Buffalo 18. 19 tight, 19 tight. Go!
Desperation time here on 4th. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Oh, Bronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Finds his back. It's Robinson. Crosses midfield, still going. And they'll finally get him down at the 37-yard line. The Giants using their first timeout. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Brief set of downs from 37.
First down, Falcons.
1st and 10, a run to Robinson. And he drives that plug backward on a gain of 4. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Another carry for Robinson. Trying to fight free, he can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout. The Giants are going to call their final timeout here. 3rd down here, need 8 on the play. He'll throw it. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
For the field goal, a 52-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done, When they can make it a two-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 18-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Dart. Trying to push deep downfield. He drops it! Oh, a huge gain in hand, but he couldn't finish the catch.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
2nd and 10 now, here's Dart. Maybe a bit of desperation, here's a deep shot. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Jamel Dean makes the play. And the Falcons put together a wonderful return. Gets him back inside the 40 following the interception.
You could feel them, Kate. You could feel the convoy. They were going. They thought they might have another one, but unfortunately, not another touchdown. But you know what? Not going to stop them from celebrating in another big game-changing play.
They're going to pass it here. Finds him on the crossing route. All the way. That's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Romo's point after is good. And the Falcons take a 3-possession lead.
41. Giants 24.
Here's Romo to handle the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. Escapes the pocket. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like. It's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
That's going to throw again here on 2nd and 10. Completed over the middle. Good pickup, but he's denied that first down. The stop comes at the 32-yard line. Trying to set this up quick.
9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Pass brought in by Slayton. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Offense up to the line fast.
And the Giants first down.
Here he goes, one final shot. Trying to push deep downfield. And there's our last-in image of this game. It's intercepted. That is Caleb Ransaw. And the Falcons make one of their best plays at the end, coming up with the interception on our final snap of the game. So the Falcons will fly home with a win on the road. They are your NFC champions, Brock. What a mix of emotions out there right now, right? Happiness to have made it, but also remembering this isn't the ultimate prize. There's a far more important game still to come.
Yeah, and I think maybe they think about that tomorrow. Kind of like these baseball teams do such a great job, Kate, of celebrating every series win.
Yeah.
You're going to celebrate this, and these guys are going to enjoy the heck out of it with their families and friends. And then they'll wake up tomorrow and they'll remember there's still a lot of work ahead for the biggest trophy of all.
I've been dealing, billing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, my confessions, go to the higher. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual forces, fighting the demons, really for lifers. Karma, with your energy harness. If I'm back in the corner, I might get the clicking until I just feel a nirvana. I see blood in the water, homies are gone, he couldn't see the piranhas. Got it hot as Nevada, I'm from the bottom, on treacherous timing. They'll pop your melon in front of those seeds over that beef and broccoli. He poked his chest, now he can't breathe over that ego popping. I put that glass on my wrist and went window shopping. Gotta sow your seeds, they wouldn't believe on all of the fruits that blossom. Got the enemy toppled, I got the energy turning like 20 more notches.